Hello and welcome to day 2 of Yoga for Singers. I hope you enjoyed the conversation about breathing we had on day 1. And this is going to be an extension of that. We're going to really embody where we can feel the breath, what we feel we need to release, what muscles we need to activate. And I hope you enjoy it. So come into Sukhasana, which is a folded leg seated position. And I just want you to really arrive in this present moment, taking a couple of nice, slow breaths. Really feel your hip bones on the earth and the stability this pose provides. Now I want you to put your left hand on your lower belly, underneath your belly button, and your right hand on your chest. And I want you to feel your chest is open and proud. But when we inhale, I really want you to feel that the low belly does most of the movement. So inhale and fill your left hand with your tummy. Exhale and feel that low belly pull back in. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly contracts back in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale all the way down into the pelvic bowl. And exhale. Inhale all the way down through the earth. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Coming forward onto hands and knees. Knees are just under the hip bones. Hands are under the shoulders. And we might want to tuck our chin under just so that we create a lot of length in our spine. I want you to exhale all your air and feel your belly button and these low abdominal muscles, the muscles below your belly button, sucking in, pulling right into your spinal cord. Then when we inhale, I just want you to feel that you let those muscles go and allow your belly to flop towards the floor. Let's do it together. So we're going to exhale, inhale. Exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale, let it flop. One more like this. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, let it flop. Beautiful. Excellent. Now let's move that into a little bit of a cat-cow. So as we inhale and let our belly drop, we're also going to tip the pelvic floor up. Let that ripple up the spine, carve a line with the nose up to the sky. And then exhale, we're going to pull the belly in, tilt the pelvic floor down, let that ripple up the spine and nose towards the feet. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Now do a couple more of these following your own inhale and exhalation pattern. But maintain an awareness of your low belly and the releasing and the contracting. Now I want you to get a little rock and roll. I want you to move your rib cage in circular movements. And you might want to move forward, you might want to move back, but we're really trying to activate and release the ribs. And go both ways. And we are activating and releasing all of the intercostal muscles. Those are the little muscles between the rib cage that help the inspiration phase. And this is really important for us as singers. Exhale. Inhale. Complete your circle or go the other way. Beautiful. Now let's come into rest. Put your toes underneath and just walk your hands back until we're in a squatting position. So your feet, your heels, may touch the floor, and they may not. And either one is absolutely fine. Find yourself a nice low position. This is Malasana. And I want you to bring your left hand to the earth. And as we breathe in, we're going to twist up and lift the right to the sky. Exhale, bring it back, and switch sides. Here we go. Inhale. Good. Inhale into the belly, open the rib cage. And exhale, pull back in, switch arms. Inhale into the low belly, open the rib cage. And exhale, bring it back. Lovely. What you want to do is bring your elbows into the insides of your knees, push into the knees and let the knees push back. Bring your hands to Anjula Mudra, which is prayer. We're just going to be here for a couple of seconds, really noticing our mulabunda. That is the pelvic floor muscles. As we inhale, I want you to feel you release into the pelvic floor. And as you exhale, I want you to activate the mulabunda. Or some people know them as the Kegel muscles. They're the muscles that stop you from urinating. So that feeling of activation and lifting up from the pelvic floor all the way to the belly button. And then inhale and release. Exhale, activate. Inhale, release into the pelvic basin. Exhale, activate. Inhale, release. Beautiful. All right, coming into a child's pose. You can choose if you want legs wide or knees closed. And just take a couple of restorative breaths here. And just notice your belly might be more released and more able to have some movement as you breathe in and out. Your rib cage might feel more open. One more breath here. We're going to come up, curl the toes under, and we're going to lift the hips up to the sky and come into a downward facing dog. Now, pedal your feet. You might want to wave between plank and downward dog. Anything that feels good. You might want to bend your knees and look under one armpit, the other side. Anything you need here. We're only here for a few moments. Stretching that chest through the arms, lengthening the spine. And on your next inhale, we're going to wave forward into plank. Exhale, bring yourself all the way down. Uncurl your toes. Inhale to cobra. And exhale. Pull yourself back. And we're going to come on to our back. Now we're going to move into Shavasana, but you might want to grab either a yoga block or a book. And I actually have a heavy pillow, which is useful. Something with a bit of weight in it. We're going to lie down. We're going to put this book or pillow or yoga block on our belly. What we want is to put it so that it is under the belly button. There's my belly button. And I'm putting the most part of the weight on the lower part of my belly. And while we pop our arms down, let our legs lie a little wider than our hips. We're just going to take 2 minutes to breathe. And I just want you to feel that with every inhale, your breath lifts the pillow or the book or the yoga block. And with every exhale, you put it back down. You lift it. You exhale, it moves back down. All right, let's do this together. When you're ready, remove the pillow, the book. Stretch your arms overhead. Take a nice breath in and stretch. Nice breath out. Bring your feet to the earth and turn onto your left side. Take a couple of breaths here. And when you're ready, slowly come back to your Sukhasana. All right, let's bring hands to head for clear, kind thoughts. Hands to our mouth for kind communication. And hands to our heart for clear and loving intentions. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.